I'll never forget the time I decided to climb a mountain. Standing at the bottom, I was wondering how many steps it might take to get to the top. I started studying a map, looking for every possible path, in fact, the fastest path from the bottom to the top. Well, I was so overwhelmed that I decided to hire a guide, an expert who had gone ahead of me on the journey that could guide me to realizing and to reaching my goals. As we sat having a conversation and started preparing ourselves to the climb, we laced up our boots, we started getting ready, and I was feeling very confident, maybe a little nervous. After we took the first few steps, I found my footing, and it felt like we'd only climbed for a few minutes before the guide took a big breath, and he took a pause, and he looked around, and I thought to myself, what are we doing? We're wasting time here. Do you ever feel that way? Well, we took a few more steps and got to see a different view, and he paused again, and he got out a bottle of water and slowly unscrewed the cap, took a drink, and took another deep breath. Now, at this point, I was starting to get frustrated. I mean, after all, I had a goal in mind. I wanted to summit, and I wanted to summit as quickly as possible. I mean, after all, it was about enjoying the view from the top. We climbed a little bit further, and he paused again, got out a little snack. At that point, I decided I had to ask him, how many stops were we going to make on the way to the top of this mountain? And I'll never forget what he said to me. He said, "You are on the climb of your life. And if I don't remind you to pause and to take in the view that's around you, you're going to miss it." And I started thinking, how often do you and I rush to accomplish something because we think it's all about getting there the fastest, quickest way possible? And what happens along the way is we miss the understanding that you and I are on the climb of our lives. And if we don't take a moment from time to time to pause, to take a deep breath, and to enjoy the view, we're going to miss it. What's the smallest pause you could give yourself permission to take today? What might change for you if you took a breath, took in what's around you, and appreciated it even for just a moment?